last 3 games we've obviously been very close in score lines. Different parts of the game we're obviously slightly ahead.
But England once again on the end of a narrow defeat. It is a theme at the moment, and they are struggling to shake off that mantle.
I guess that's the most frustrating part of it, is we've been in positions to win every single game. It's just about getting over the finish line, and I think that's something that potentially becomes a habit sometimes, but we're fighting our hardest to deliver good performances, and on the back of that hopefully turn one of these big games into a big win for us as a group, for all the staff involved, and more importantly for the fans and for the country as well.
So the team this week, Finn, right? Finn, I've said it to you a number of times, you've been absolutely terrific this campaign. I know you've been frustrated not to get the opportunity, right? You have the opportunity this weekend.
Yeah, the last year has been nuts. Obviously, kind of come off the back of what happened with Worcester Warriors, and then joined Northampton Saints. I've loved my time there, and I think it was about a year ago now that I got my first cap over in Italy. So, yeah, since that's happened, obviously was part of an amazing season last year with Northampton. Fortunate enough to win the Premiership and go pretty deep in Europe, and have some unbelievable experiences with this England team, going away to Japan and New Zealand, and playing away at Scotland and Italy as well. So yeah, it's been pretty nuts for me. I've loved it. I feel like I've learned a lot as a person, but also a rugby player, and yeah, it's probably been the best year of my life so far, on and off the pitch. So yeah, it's been cool, to be fair. Yeah.
Chandler Cunning himself, the Harlequin, previously of London Irish, and there is Finn Smith. So England preparing to bring 2 debutants on. They started with 2.
Thinking back to my debut is a weird day. I think it's one of those things that, like, you put so much pressure on yourself, and it's the pinnacle is, you grow up, I want to play for England, I want to play for England, and then it sort of happens, and you get a weird sense of so much happiness, of course, but then just like so much pressure's off your shoulder. Like I remember thinking and sort of saying to myself, like, now that's happened, no one can take that away from me, and like I can't wait to tell my kids and all of that stuff about that if that happens down the line. So yeah, it was an amazing day, and I was lucky enough to have one of my best mates over in Italy with me, and my family out there too. And yeah, we celebrated, and yeah, it was a day I'll never forget.
Yeah, my relationship with Finn is really good, I think. I hope he said that about me as well. I've really enjoyed training with Finn and playing with him as well, and playing against him. He's a tough competitor. He's got silky skills, and the way he brings the best out of his team around him. You saw that at Northampton last year. Obviously, champions. Their attacking style of play was excellent, and I've really enjoyed picking his brains on different things in terms of what his triggers are and what options he likes to take and stuff like this. So now I've really enjoyed working with him, competing against him in training and chatting rugby with him. But one thing I do also love about Finn is the fact that he don't take his life too seriously. He enjoys himself off the field. He always has a smile on his face, and yeah, he's pretty easy to get along with, and yeah, I've enjoyed working with him.
Yeah, I'd say my relationship with Mark has really grown sort of over the last year of knowing him. I guess first and foremost someone that I've massively looked up to, sort of coming through my journey. He was sort of the guy that had sort of been a young fly half and really sort of made waves in the Premiership and internationally. So yeah, sort of always, probably without him knowing, sort of wanted to sort of chase what he'd done and sort of so follow the path that he'd taken. So that's been amazing. I guess if you speak to anyone about him, they'd say he's obviously an amazing rugby player, but sort of, I'd say, more so an unbelievable person. And he's given so much of his time to me, and also just so much sort of interest and care as to how I'm doing. There might have been moments so far in this campaign that haven't gone how I would have liked in terms of maybe selection and stuff like that, and he's always been the first one to sort of invite me to his room for a chat or a coffee and just sit down and just talk it out, which has been unbelievable, to be fair. And yeah, I've been super grateful for having him around, and yeah, it's been class, sort of seeing our relationship grow, I guess.
I remember my experiences. Obviously I was very lucky and blessed to have an experience when I was 17, 18, 19 in this environment. And again, the support, the guidance that Faz and Fordy, the fly halves at the time, was invaluable to my development as a player, my development as a person, and that's one thing that I want to continue to hold as I'm getting slightly older now and there's fresher faces coming in. I hope I can be as much help as I can to Finn, maybe ask him a few questions and challenge him on his thinking, but as well as that, just chat rugby, and if he wants any help, I'm always there for him. I hope he sees that, and I hope he feels that, because I know it's hard coming in when you're young, especially as a fly half, where you have to call the shots in terms of the attack. But Finn's got no issue with that. He's full of confidence. He backs himself, and that's what I love about him. So, nah, for sure, I've enjoyed trying to help him, and I've also learnt an awful lot from him as well. So, yeah.
Just get your offset line good. Ball away, ball from you to away. Lovely, beautiful. Okay, that's 5 yards to a peach. Yeah, just there to there versus in line, and just let it from you away. Sets you up a treat. One more. That's good. Nice. Good here. It's great. It's nice.
The opportunity to kick with Jonny on a regular basis here in England camp is truly special and an honour. Obviously, he's a legend of the English rugby game, and as well as that, he's a global icon.
Like we were doing with the punts, as soon as you go to how is it, you will speed up rapidly. Yeah. You have no choice. Stay slow. The whole kick slow. Even after it's gone, be still. Be still after it's gone. Be slow. Slow. Lovely. Different rhythm.
So to be able to pick his brains on his mindset, the way he sees the world, the way he sees life, again, has been invaluable in my development, not just as a rugby player, but as a person. Being able to deal with adversity and come back fighting. He's been there through some of my toughest times playing rugby, whether that be for Harlequins or England. And he's a good sounding board for me.
Take care. Well done, mate. Give me a shout. I will. If you want to chat before the game, I will do.
Yeah, so the ability to see him regularly is special, and we like to have fun while we're doing it as well. He's constantly got a smile on his face. He's sharing all of his wisdom with the kickers, and I'm truly grateful. I know all the kickers are as well.
Keep coming. Lovely. There you go. That's the boy. So when you keep coming, you middle the foot. When you pull away, you edge the foot. Keep coming. Right off the middle. Keep coming. Yes. Beautiful. That's valve as well. Lovely. You're flying, mate. You're flying.
Thank you so much, mate.
It's good. That's awesome. Okay, that was good. Just look at the way you walk. That's good. Being asked to come and support, finding out how I can support, if I can be valuable, and if so, then offering my entire being to that. I understand perhaps to a degree the world of kind of kicking and skills and decision making, what it's like to be in that role, having a lot of responsibility on you, and building up to a game and all those kind of things. And my role is here is purely to support and to get to know the players individually themselves, find out more and more about their excitement, their passion, find out anything about obstacles they feel they want to overcome, and then work to make that an absolute possibility in every session. And the classic thing of being a rugby player is when you're in a space where you feel like anything's possible, it normally is, and that's where people talk about being in the zone. So my job is to come here and see if I can open doors towards that, but most of the time I end up having my own doors opened by these guys. I leave here in a better state than them, I think, so that's probably why I come more than anything. But it's about connecting with guys and through absolute respect and a lot of admiration for their talent. The game's moved on, so like I said, I'm seeing things and I'm like, wow, this is exciting and impressive, but I just want to see if I can assist them in balancing out their energy so that the absolute best of them comes out in these situations, because yeah, that I think is what we all get inspired by, seeing people with incredible gifts express them fully on the field. Yeah, that's why we're all fans. There's an incredible future ahead, undoubtedly. Not just on the pitch though, off the pitch, in terms of what the kind of messaging is. The humility is massive, but when you've got guys like George Ford around, you only need to be around that guy for a brief moment to understand that beautiful balance, that powerful balance of someone that has incredible ability but also has immense humility and also a striving to still get better, and so that feeds down, opens the door for everyone else younger. These guys are striving hugely, but going through that door, opening their own door about what's possible, not getting carried away, remaining grounded. I just love that part, and that's kind of for me what the future looks like. Guys going to new places, opening the doors for others, supporting them. What George does for these guys, what these guys are doing for the younger generation. Yes, it's amazing. But mostly I just turn up on the weekend and look forward to what they're going to do.
Promise me one thing. Promise me that you'll see how far you can push it. See how far you can take it today, because if I've learned one thing this week, is that we've got each other's back. So you push it, the other bloke next to you will go, the other bloke next to you will go, and boys, we don't know how good we can be. Play with a smile on your face today, boys, this is our home. We protect our home, okay, let's go. Come on, come on.
And unfortunately, before he whips it away, and Smith, that might have been forwards. Lawrence charges onto it and releases it to Ben Earl. Under the posts goes the number 8. Japan infringing. Underhill, try scorer against the South Africans, driving hard to the line and powering over for the second week running. England bearing down on the try line again. Jamie George, the skipper, has the ball. Just another yard will do it. Number 3 in the bag. In comes Ollie Lawrence to assist. Jamie George has the ball. And England are over the line yet again. Through the hole goes Riley, and they're racing away here, Japan. Saito, terrific score. And Lawrence, boxing and coxing. Will Stewart on the move. That's a lovely miss pass for Cunningham South, and Slideholm has a bit to do here. Oh, that's very good. That's very, very good. And that might be the final act of the first 40 minutes. It is a 40 minutes in which England have asserted their dominance, but at half-time at the Allianz Stadium here at Twickenham, England leading Japan by 35 points to 7.
We know we get change out of this lot, and we know we get change out of most teams. Direct them through the middle. Forwards, that's on us. Backs, be nice and decisive for us, please. Hold ourselves to a higher standard now.
Over the 15.
This one will fall for Cowan-Dickey. This is Slade now, assessing the options. Freeman on the move, Naikambula's under pressure. Freeman has it. Oh, that's been a special. Just a little bit special. Furman goes in. Freeman with the sleight of hand. His teammates can barely believe it. Good line-out ball, 5 metres out. Cowan-Dickey sensing an opportunity here. Wrestling forward for another score. Brute force. Curran waits to the left. Instead, rumbling through the middle is Morikawa. And this is a fine score for Himeno. England creating space for Roebuck. Clear run to the line, one man to beat. Cuts in field, brought down, maybe a little high. England's recycling quickly, and Randall is held. Extraordinary commitment here from the Japanese defence. Look for all money as if Roebuck was home and hosed. Earl wrestles forwards, has to squeeze the ball back though.
Stay back, hands back. Manage.
Japan offsides, and the try scored anyway.
Try's good, all momentum.
Finn Smith to the kick pass, and Roebuck in some space, looking to back himself with a big fens. Through he goes now. Thought he was in a moment ago, But now Tom Roebuck has his first international try. And that is it. Game over. 9 tries to Japan's 2.
Genuinely, it's been awesome. And I know that I am, and I get the feeling you boys are. I'm so excited about what's going on now. Good luck to everyone going back to your clubs. You're a hell of a ride. But please get excited about what's about to happen. 2-3.
Yeah, no, obviously a very special day for one of the lads today, Ash. Obviously we're really proud of you, and the fact that you've been able to come up where you've come from, the fact that Wasps obviously went down, didn't go your way, you've managed to come into Sale, and in the space of 2 years you've excelled completely. You've gone from a young kid all the way to a fully fledged international. You took to it like a duck to water day today, and it was honestly a very special day for you. The fact that you've done it in front of your family, you've done it at home in front of 80,000 people is just all the more better. We're honestly so proud of you, and we just can't wait to see where you go.
Yeah, I'm not a big talker, but lads, thank you for inviting me into camp and helping me get to be here today. And I appreciate every single one of you for your support, and yeah, I appreciate it, guys.